is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lala and you're watching Lala Level Up. So as you can see by the title, we're going to be getting into the video that came out between Diddy and Cassie, him assaulting her viciously, as well as the apology that he came out with recently. So unless you're living under a rock, you would know that there is a video that surfaced a few days ago with Diddy abusing Cassie. He straight up dragged her to the ground, kicked her, punched her, just really beat her badly. And it was very hard for me to watch. I know it was very hard for other domestic violence survivors to witness as well. I know it was triggering for her so much, for her to, see the video after experiencing it. She may have relived it and experienced those emotions again. And my heart truly does go out to Cassie. I pray that she will receive healing and peace from the situation. I'm happy that now she is with a man who treats her well, who is nothing like Diddy, who very much seems like somebody who is going to protect her at all costs. Alex Fine is a man who saved Cassie from that relationship and helped her rebuild herself again. Loved her, gave her the love that she needed. And now she has a family. She's married. She's living her best life as best as she can, considering all the torment she experienced while being with Diddy for like over a decade. And when she got with him, she was like 19. And like, just imagine what that does to your psyche. And it's this powerful man, this music mogul controlling the music industry. She's young. She's thinking he's going to help her with her music career. Comes out, none of that happens. Her music career flanks, and she just became his sidekick. She just became his sex slave. Something that she never signed up for. And it's sad how these older men in the industry, will take advantage of young people who are aspiring to live out their dreams. Aspiring artists and singers and musicians, actresses. It's like these powerful people in the industry, they prey on you. They know that you want something that they can provide to you, so they feed you this false narrative of really quid pro quo. You do this for me, I'll do that for you. You please me, I'll get you that role. It's a lot of unfair power dynamics. A lot of people would say why Cassie didn't leave. This man you're not gonna understand unless you ever been with somebody who's a millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire, who has resources, who can stalk you, hunt you down, unalive you, torment your family, never let you get peace. Like, with somebody with power, money, and connections like that, it can be very frightening for you to leave because of the consequences. I'm sure he threatened her with some. Nobody stays in a situation like that because they want to. They stay because they are afraid. Or they stay because they're just hoping and praying that one day the man will change. And every single time, the man never changes. A woman cannot change a man. A man has to want to change on his own. And when it comes to somebody who is an abuser, I believe people can be rectified. I do. But I believe that takes some intensive therapy and soul searching, spiritual cleansing, and a whole lot of other things. Because that's deep-rooted issues. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's domestic violence, especially when it's toward your lover. This can be for women too, women that beat on men. That's unacceptable. So when this video came out, it was so shocking for the world to see. And it was shocking for people who, still looked up to Diddy. Because granted, now we know what we know, right? But Diddy, Diddy was like one of the music moguls. You know, I'm sure there was a lot of people who looked up to Diddy. I remember when Making the Band came out, and I just looked at Diddy as like a mogul, a businessman, a go-getter, a hustler. That was very like inspiring to see, because I'm seeing this black man who's gonna get it, who's serious about what he wants in life, and who's just hustling to get it, and a boss. Like, he was just, I looked at him as like a boss, you know, like so many other people. And that's what a lot of us aspire to be like, you know? So you have a perception of someone in your head, whether you know them or not. You see them in this certain light. And then when you find out truths about them, it's like, damn, like, you was not who I thought you was this whole time. And I was looking up to you for what? Look what you were doing behind the scenes. Look at all the nefarious things you've done. And this is one video. How much more has this man done? How much more has this man done? And then he comes up with this apology video, which has to be one of the most least empathetic apology videos that I've ever seen on the internet. When he apologized, he didn't even say, I'm sorry to Cassie. But then again, I did see something that said, I don't know if it's a gag order or what the term was, but like that he can't say her name. Like, he can't reference her. He can't say her name. And she can't say his name after they did the settlement. Like, you can't say names. I think I've seen that. Well, not I think. I know I saw that, but I don't know how true it is. But yes. So this man making out this apology, knowing that he's not sorry for what he did. He's sorry that he got caught. He's sorry he got caught. He's sorry that his career is in shambles and he can't get it back. There's no reviving that. What he has to do now is go off the grid and just live your life away from the industry, because your time in the industry is dead. There is no reviving you. There is no coming back after seeing that. Everyone knew what they knew already. The Diddy parties, what he does, drugs, the intimidating people to... Somebody's knocking on the door. Hold on. Intimidating people to work with him by using sexual advances on men who are not even gay. So it's been a long list of bad things that Diddy has done, and then so much that we don't even know. And then, you know, he was with Carisha. Is it that far-fetched to believe that Carisha is involved in some of his nefarious acts? Her name is all up in the lawsuit with I think the producer, engineer, who's also suing Diddy. So it kind of just seems, and that's why also you have to be careful with who you associate yourself with, because even if you're technically not the one out here making the wrong moves, you just being associated with somebody who is, you're guilty. You're guilty by association. I mean, honestly, Young Miami, she's a grown-ass woman. So it's not like she's naive and she doesn't know no better. She knows better, and she still continuously put herself in a situation to be with a man who was doing so many disgusting things in the industry. Like, nobody was oblivious to that, I don't think. And then she made herself look really dumb for him, holding up signs, doing all of this, and he had an outside baby on her. Just a mess, you know? Then it's like really disheartening too, because it has to be a black woman. Like, why does it have to be a black woman up there holding out signs, making all the other black women look some type of way because she's fiending desperately over this man like she ain't never been with a nigga with money before. Like, her baby daddy was not broke. Southside had money and was doing his own thing. So, and it's just to see, like, and how Carisha was so pressed over Diddy because he's a billionaire, you know? And she's about her bag. She's a city girl. So it's like, and I'm learning too that, like, chasing money is not always the best thing for you. You might think it is initially, but like, it might not work out the way that you planned for it to work out. So with all that being said, the video that came out with him assaulting Cassie, the video that he made with the apology, even now I've seen on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and them gave him Donkey of the Day, when I think before that they were kind of neutral on the situation. And now people who are even neutral or supporting him, they can't deny the facts. They cannot deny that video. Like, it's not going away. Honestly, when I was watching that video of him apologizing and how he was fake looking distressed, I really feel like he was feeling those emotions about himself. Not about Cassie, not about what he did, not about anything. I think he was just embarrassed that it came out and he thought it would never came out. And then it's like, wait, hold on. How did the video even come out? Because apparently, and in the lawsuit, it states that he paid the Intercontinental Hotel $50,000 to get the footage. So if Diddy had the footage, how does the footage get released? Now, I was thinking also that there was an FBI raid, so maybe the FBI found the video and sneak released the video, which is crazy. But then again, if Diddy had this video and he paid for the video, why wouldn't you destroy it? Like, why would you have this incriminating video of you and then just keep it at your house? Like, why wouldn't you destroy it? So it's very crazy. There's a lot of demonic things in the industry, and like anybody who's in the industry, I say just be prayed up and be mindful who you're around and stay focused on the goal, not just chasing money and chasing men. And I said this in my other video, but I'm gonna say it again. I am disappointed in Young Miami, in Carisha, because she came up doing her own thing with JT. City girls, made her own lane for herself. She was holding it down when JT was in jail and everything, you know? She had a lot of support for the people. Then she got with Diddy and she didn't care about music anymore because initially she never really cared about music. JT did, and she did it for the potential bag that it could come with, you know? And the celebrity, like, when I look at Young Miami, I see her as like being like a socialite more than a rapper, like just wanting to be like on the scene in the mix with the celebrities, you know? Like, that's how I view her. And many other people view her, because she ain't no real rapper, you know? So I think that when she found Diddy, she kind of was just like, oh, I'm gonna just stick to this man and just live off of him instead of trying to make music and doing all of that, because I'm only in it for the money. So if I can get a man who has money, then I hit the jackpot. Like, in her mind, that's what I think. And now you see, it's so crazy how everything shifts, because now Young Miami's going through it and JT is up. And I said that in my City Girls video too. It's just crazy, but you know what? I hope everybody gets exactly what they deserve in this video. Everybody, good or bad, you have to deal with your consequences. You know, you have to own up as a man, own up as a woman, and just deal with the consequences of your actions at this point. And honestly, you should be asking God for repentance, because that's the only person who can save you. Nobody else can save you. And, you know, Diddy should no longer be concerned about his career, on his business. His focus should be on his personal life and on his family, and having conversations with his underage daughters about what they're seeing on the internet and how everyone's talking about how Diddy may have unalived Kim Porter, which is their mother. Like, I could not imagine being one of his kids, going on the internet and people are accusing my father of killing my mom. Like, you know what I'm talking about? So I feel like Diddy has bigger fish to fry, and he do not need to be on the internet putting on a front about how happy he is and saying things like time will tell. Yeah, time told. And we see what it is. So, yeah. That's all I have to say, y'all. It's crazy, and I don't feel like it's done. I feel like more things are going to come out about Diddy and other celebrities, too. Yeah, I don't want to say no names, but there are some other high-profile people in the industry that I feel like some dirt is going to come out on them, but we're just going to wait and see. And you already know, before I end the video, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. And as always, you can be, do, and have whatever you desire. You are limitless. Until next time, Lala, level up.